it's Lenka. It's Thursday, slightly different from what we usually do. We usually meet on Wednesday, but I tried this today. I tried and I failed because there's no sound for some reason, so strange. But today we get to catch up, we get to do it over, and it's no problem, right? If we fail, we just pick ourselves up and we keep going. So I just want to tell you how excited I am to be back home, how happy I am to be back online, and I wanted to share with you about my travel, about the vacation, about the whole experience with being off social media for the entire month, and how great it felt to be with my family, to be in Europe, where the situation is very different from what we have here in the United States. So I'm here, welcome if you're watching. I'm excited to connect with you, and let's start with Europe. Oh my gosh, so the experience was kind of weird because as soon as I got to LAX, it was like a ghost town. It was so spooky almost. I was like, wow. So first, like, if you know Los Angeles airport, it's huge, right? And it's always loud, and it's always like long lines, and it's like everything is buzzing, and the flights are being announced, and like people moving around. Not this time. So I got to the airport and it was very quiet. It was like a ghost town, like I said. It was nobody there, and I got through the line really quick, checked in, got through the security, and then I got to my gate and I'm sitting there, right? And I'm like, I'm early, so the only thing that was opened was Starbucks and some like a news stand with a book, you know, like a bookstore newsstand. They were open, but every single shop, store, everything was closed, you know. So I'm just sitting there, I'm just like going through the magazine that I got, and I'm drinking the coffee, and then it was time to board, and I was still almost by myself, like, you know, I started freaking out. It was like, what did I do? I'm at the wrong gate for sure, right? So I panicked for a second, but then yeah, a couple more people came, and so it turned out to be a flight. So it was a huge, you know, the Airbus, like 400 people could fit into that airplane easily. And it was just less than 60 of us, including the staff, including, you know, the pilots and the whole crew of flight attendants. It was so weird, you guys, so weird, but kind of nice because I had like many rows to myself, you know. So that was that. So if you travel these days or internationally travel these days, just know that you don't have to worry about being late to anything. It's all smooth ride, there's no lines, it's all like easy peasy, and the plane will be probably empty. So that's good news. Europe handled the corona situation pretty fast. So the healthcare system and the way we do our healthcare is very different than in the United States. It's not all about, you know, profits and like big business. It's about taking care of people. So, and it's also, I was thinking why they handle it so easily and why the numbers are so low, and it's like done. They dealt with it in March and April, and you know, European life is normal. Like, people don't wear masks, people go to movies, restaurants, they go to shopping malls, like everything is open. Kids went to school on Tuesday, on September 1st. So everything is pretty much normal, which was really nice to experience after being stuck at home since February here in LA, right? So that was that, and I was kind of thinking like, why did they manage to handle it so well? And I think like there's two reasons. Number one, European countries are much smaller, so the governments there need to manage smaller amount of people, which is probably easier than here in the US. And also, we are used to following directions. Like, if the government says something and they explain this is why we all need to do it, people don't question it, they just do it. And that's probably why they were able to handle it much better. So it was nice, it was great. I got to spend time with my family. My second challenge on this trip was and that one I was kind of like, I didn't know how I'm gonna handle it, so I'm kind of proud how I handled it. It was challenging in a sense that, or in the way that I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a workaholic, you guys know it, and I went in with the intention of resting and not doing any work at all for all month, right? And I did it. I did not know if I would be able to, but I did it. And at first it was like, oh my gosh, what did I get myself into? I want to know what my clients are doing. I want to follow up with people. I want to know what everybody's up to. The controller in me was like really challenged. And then after a week or like 10 days maybe into it, I eased, and I was just like, I relaxed, you know, and I just let go, and I was just like, let me enjoy this. And what came up for me was, I don't need to control every single moving part. I don't need to be on top of everything every single second, right? I can let go. I can let things happen and I'll be okay. It was like a new breakthrough for me. So it was nice. It was great. I got to like travel with my family a little bit. Like we stayed mostly in our little village where I'm from. But yeah, we saw a nice castle. Maybe you guys saw the pictures I posted on my personal page. So we did like 2 or 3 little trips, but other than that, we stayed home. We celebrated my dad's 70th birthday. It was great. The family got together, and then I came back, and now I'm back, and I'm like, it was interesting. Another thing that I did, as I was enjoying that time not working, I promised myself I will try what I always wanted to try, which was that social media cleanse, right? So I did that. I did not touch my phone. I did not check my social media or posted anything on social media for a whole month. And I'm like so proud of it. And what was nice to find out was that when I got back, people who are my regular, you know, followers, my friends, my family here in the United States, my clients, people who are working with me, were here. They didn't disappear on me. They were like happy to see me back, and they're like, let's pick up where we left off. And I was like, wow, that's new too, because I always had it in my head that if I just let go, and if I just, you know, if I, God forbid, take time off, everything will fall off, like everything will disappear, everything will like go to dust. And it didn't. It's actually thriving. It's actually, my business has been better this past month than it has been in like maybe 6 months or since the 2020 started, right? So I'm like, isn't that interesting? It's all about our energy. It's all about how we treat ourselves. It's all about how we allow things to come and how ready we are to receive. And oh my gosh, so many breakthroughs on this trip, and I'm curious. I want to know, what did you do, since we didn't see each other for like 4 weeks now? I want to know, how did you enjoy your summer? Did you go anywhere? Did you find a new hobby maybe? Did you learn something new? Did you cook anything good? What is going on in your life with you? I want to know. Let me know, okay? You can email me, you can text me, you can message me, you know, you guys know where to find me. I'm like, you know, you have all my personal information, so go for it. I am excited to reconnect with you, and I will see you soon in another video. Have a great weekend, a long weekend. Bye guys.